Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say.
Hudson. Good morning, Caledonia. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hi. Have a seat, audience. They're great today. Tuesdays? We never know about Tuesdays. Not today. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the love going. It's Kendall Mark, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, Jason, thank you for asking. I'm doing so well today. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little poorer this morning.
Oh, wait, where's... Oh, like $100 poorer?
Yes, Kendall, $100 poorer. So let me explain to the audience what happened today. So we do, if you go to our Jason Show Facebook page, you'll see that we do a little thing called the Jason Show Before the Show. And we stream it live on Facebook. And it's our morning meeting. And it's unfiltered, it's unedited. All we do is really make fun of each other for 20 minutes. And it's just our staff having fun. As you know, if you've watched this show for any period of time, Kendall is a Gen Zer,
I'm a millennial, Jason.
A millennial, and I'm a Gen Xer, okay? So our knowledge of pop culture is a constant source of material on our show. So today, having known that, we were in our meeting, and what song came up? What was it, Jeff? It was...
Jeff started singing a song.
Jeff started singing something, and everyone said, oh, do you know what song that is? Or who sings that song? And someone said, The Police, or Kendall said, The Police. And I went, wow, Kendall knows The Police. And I said, and I reached into my purse, and I thought this was gonna end well. I reached in my purse and I said, I have a $100 bill. If you can name one more song by The Police, I'll give you that $100 bill. And she did it. Now, she said Roxanne, and we were unsure. We thought it was maybe Roxanne was considered just a Sting song. But thank you, Leo. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Leo.
Yeah. But then director Leo quickly Googled it and confirmed that it's, in fact, the Police song. So Kendall gets my $100 bill right there. That's right. Now, right now, Aaron is walking around with a collection plate around to our audience. If you would like to donate money to the Jason Matheson Foundation, Aaron, the top row looks rich. They look rich. Ask them for money, Aaron. They said no? Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Congratulations.
It felt so good. Oh, everyone was like, no, I think that's Sting. And director Leo, who, if you remember yesterday, was my phone home.
Yeah.
He said, no, it's the Police. So I'd like to thank Leo. I'd like to thank my mother for her excellent taste in music. I would like to thank Moulin Rouge because Roxanne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank Jason Matheson and Colin Matheson for this beautiful $100 bill I shall be spending on new shoes.
I know. And let me tell you, audience, can I tell you how quickly she put that money in her bra?
So quick, it was like...
She wanted to make sure I was never getting that back.
Nope, didn't want to touch it.
That's right. Well, congratulations. It's all yours.
Thank you so much. I was going to run out of the room if you said it wasn't.
Nope, it was. Anyway, fair is fair, but I want it back. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Never making. I'm never doing that again. No. You'll never guess what movie is getting a modern remake. This movie.
Follow the yellow brick road. 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 Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road.
Yep. Right there. Warner Brothers is putting together a team that will reimagine The Wizard of Oz. The studio has signed Kenya Barris, the creator of Blackish, to write and direct the movie. No word on when we might get it. And it's not the only Wizard of Oz remake in town. Warner Brothers also has another remake in the works that will go alongside this movie. The creator of Watchmen is at the helm of that one. No. This is the ultimate property that you should not touch. You shouldn't remake it. You can work around it like Wicked. You can touch the other books of L. Frank Baum, Ozma of Oz, TikTok of Oz. There's 15 books, 9, I don't know. Work around that universe. But there's absolutely no need, I don't care, you can't sell this to me. There's no need to remake a perfect movie. There's no need, and nobody's asking for this.
No, it's true. It's like Gone with the Wind. Like, we don't need another one. We'll just stick with the first one. It worked.
Again, maybe they are going to work in the other aspects of the Oz universe. That would be great, but this sounds like it's just a blatant reimagining of The Wizard of Oz.
I will say I think it'd be fun to see all the ways that they could make like the city of Oz and the country and all the little people, how they could make that more fun. No, like the birds, what did they call those? The bats, the monkeys, the flying monkeys. I think that would be fun. Or how they can make the Tin Man look like... No? Okay.
The Tin Man, the monkeys, and Emerald City were perfect just the way they were in 1939. We don't need audience. I don't want no CGI monkeys. I don't need some CGI Emerald City. I don't need a Tin Man that's completely computer animated. No, that movie is perfect just the way it is. I like that guy. I like all the ish shows because there's Grownish, Blackish. There's a few of them. He's a very talented man. Nothing against him. It's the project, and they're doing it twice. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do like a prequel.
Yeah. And Warner Brothers is already, don't you all have enough to worry about over there? You got to worry about the merger. You got Ezra Miller. You got Johnny Depp. You know what I mean? You got a lot to worry about, you know?
You got a lot of things.
Anyway, next in the dish, Adele is opening up about what it was like to delay the start of her Vegas residency. And Adele called it the worst moment of her career. In an interview with Elle magazine, Adele said she chose to cancel the first shows because there was no soul in the show. She said the stage setup wasn't right and felt very disconnected. She said after making the announcement to cancel, she went into hiding. She created a fake, while she was in hiding, listen to this, she created a fake Twitter account to keep track of all of her fans commenting. But after reading like 4 comments, she deleted it. The comments were not good that day. Weekends with Adele will finally hit Vegas in November. Look, not sympathize, but you can put yourself in her shoes. Creating that video and putting it out into the universe, I bet was a hard moment for her. You never want to disappoint the people who support you, you know?
Right.
I'm sure, I mean, I know some skeptics and conspiracy theorists, oh no, I believe that she cared, and I believe that she was really upset about the decision.
Yeah, you have to respect the amount of pressure she was under to have it happen, and when she just said to herself, like, no, I'm not gonna do this. You can respect that. However, I'm like, how did we not know until the last minute?
Yeah, but you know, on that case, you never know. I gotta give her credit because I was thinking about this. Because we've all walked away. Maybe we haven't walked away from a Vegas residency,
Not recently.
But it goes along with the umbrella of it's all right to change your mind, and it's all right to say no. And if something doesn't work for you, it's okay to say, you know what? Things have changed, and I'm moving in a different direction. I gotta hand it to her. I mean, she had the professional integrity to say, you know, people are spending, because I looked at the tickets, by the way.
Girl.
I looked at tickets for April. The cheapest in the nosebleeds were $300 to $400. So that we looked a couple of days ago. My point in bringing that up is, she's thinking, you know, we're paying the average person, you know, Lucy in Idaho is paying $300. I want Lucy to get her money's worth, you know?
It's true.
I have to respect that. You may not like it, but I respect that she wanted the show to be the best it could be.
Her brand.
That's right. Now, I got to tell you, I would be the best I could be right now, but I'm $100 poorer now. I mean, so.
I feel so bad for you. So does Benjamin.
Oh, you are just rubbing that in, aren't you?
Oh, it's going to be all over social all day today.
Great. Luckily, Kendall's leaving early today. That's right. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. Stay with us. Coming up next, we have more Hot Dish, so I hope you're hungry. We're getting our first look at the new season of The Masked Singer. Then, producer Ted is back, and that means so are his legendary recaps of The Bachelorettes. And it's our newest segment sensation. Do we still love it? Today, we're tackling the question of, do we still love these boy bands? That and more when we come back.
Jason?
The collection plate has returned to me, and the only person that donated was photographer Eric. Here we have some Ethiopian money that he got on his recent trip. Several, one taped up, that's fine, and my favorite, a Panera gift card.
How much
right
is
there,
that?
yeah. With how much is left?
8 cents.
8 cents is left on this. That's
You're
fantastic.
only like $97 away.
Whatever. Welcome back. Desus Nice was the guest host on Kimmel last night. He co-hosts a late night show on Showtime, and he showed a clip of an alleged, we don't want the bear suing us, an alleged drunk bear. And that is our late night rewind.
All right. Enough about the news. Who wants to see a clip about a drunk bear? Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Me too. Let's see it.
In Turkey, crews coming to the aid of a bear. Yeah.
It was stoned, not too much honey. Footage of the bear wobbling and then whining up in the back of a pickup truck after being rescued from the forest. The bear actually had too much mad honey, which is a type of honey that can give hallucinogenic effects. Yeah, you can see that.
I was about to say, yeah, he got the good honey.
Yeah.
Listen, as we say in the Bronx, that bear got a little smizzy. But no, save your judgment, because we all look like that late at night in the back of an Uber.
That's right. I have absolutely looked like that in the back of an Uber, without a doubt. Mad Honey. I just like that as a product name. You know what I mean?
Great. So
like
does the bear.
I need to work on that. Maybe that's a new biscuit flavor. I'll put that. Yeah, anyway. He's really good.
He's hilarious.
That's, look, Kimmel taking the summer vacation. The advantage is you get to see some of these not up and coming, but comedians you don't know.
Right.
Speaking of which, tonight, former Senator Al Franken is hosting Jimmy
really?
Kimmel. Yeah.
He's funny too.
Even if you don't like him, that'll be interesting. Yeah. More late night. Gerard Carmichael was also on Kimmel last night. Gerard was recently came out of the closet in an HBO special, a really good one actually. Jeff told me to watch it, and he talked about how life now is very different.
Right. How's your life changed since you've come out, as far as your comedy? Like, do you just have like a whole new field of jokes to do?
I'm like really afraid of going to anti-gay countries now. Because I came out and like, I get Google alerts for myself, and so I just see things, and it's just like all these like headlines. It's like Gerard Carmichael gay, and I was like, well, that crosses out like half the Middle East and like a quarter of Africa, and I'm like, like so now I like have to go places that
And you
that feel a little friendly.
So what else?
Gerard stars. You want to say Gerard, but it's Gerard. Every time it's hard to say. Gerard, there we go, stars in a new movie on Hulu called On the Count of Three. The special, if you haven't seen it, is Jeff is right. It's really good. Very different. He's so good that you think that he's just winging it. It just seems it's a very different stand-up special.
Is it like a documentary stand-up?
No.
I don't just stand-up. Just
it's
straight
just
up stand-up.
very different.
Okay.
It's not everyone's style, but he pulls it off like magnificently.
Cool.
Next in the dish, we're getting our first look at the new season of The Masked Singer. That's right. Our lovely network dropped a teaser, and they promise it will be bigger than ever.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Let the games begin. This is what TV is all about.
Okay, now. You don't understand. The staff would get $5 every time we run a Fox promo. Yeah.
Now you're up to 92.
Okay, there's that rich top row, man. Look at them. They're rolling the money up there. The 8th season debuts in September. Last season was won by choreographer Tiana Taylor. You know what our favorite, now the reason we talk about The Masked Singer is, you know what our favorite part of it is. And look, I'm not making fun of it, but I am making fun of it. When they do the guessing of like, you know, and it's so dramatic and they go to Jenny McCarthy. And look, no offense to the show, but and they throw out these names of people that would never appear on The Masked Singer. You know,
Is it Prince Harry?
Yeah. Is it former Mexican President Vicente Fox? You know.
Barbara Bush?
Former First Lady, is it Rosalind Carter?
Love
You know,
her.
it's like these people are never, you know what I mean?
They're dead or they're not coming.
Is the squash Lizzo? It's
Jesus.
I love it. I just want to put a montage of all of the guessing, the most people that would never set foot in that studio. You know what I mean?
All the people who are like,
yeah,
when they reveal it.
Is it Ariana Grande? No. We could, yeah. And they cut to the
that's what I mean.
the shots of the audience like, oh my goodness.
Wow, $100 bill. Oh wait, that's real.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whatever. It's Steven Spielberg. Yeah. Thank you, audience.
Benjamin Franklin.
Whatever. Leo, cut her mic. Next in the dish. If you think the Hollywood gender pay gap is a thing of the past, Bryce Dallas Howard is opening up about the pay disparity between her and her Jurassic co-star Chris Pratt. She says that she was paid much less than Chris in the Jurassic World films that were released in 15, 18, and just this year. She said when she started negotiating in 2014, it was a different world, and she was at a disadvantage. And you have to sign for 3 movies, so the deals are set. So she said after discussing it with Chris, Chris is a good guy. Chris took action and got her equal terms for other things like games, theme park rides, her likeness on lunchboxes, stuff like that. Because listen to this, Universal owes it to her because the 3 movies have earned over $3 billion in the box office. So yeah. I always think that studios, these big, Paramount, when you are faced with a situation like that, you don't have a contractual obligation. You just have a moral obligation to go back and renegotiate with these stars. Because you know what it does? It creates goodwill between you and the star. And if you want to retain that talent in the future, pay them now. Because what if Universal had said, Chris, no, we can't do that. Bryce would probably never work with Universal again. Now there's goodwill, and Bryce will bring her next projects. Because let me tell you, Opie Cunningham's daughter is turning into Opie Cunningham. And she is becoming just as good of a director as her father, Ron Howard. She directed some of the best episodes of Mandalorian. She's really good. I'm telling you, she's following in her father's footsteps in the director's chair.
And I mean, it stinks that you have to, but you have to applaud Chris for going, he said to her, according to her, don't even worry about it. My team will take care of everything. You are going to get paid equal to me. It sucks that we have to even talk about that, because she just should be. But good on him, good on her for bringing it up. Yeah,
because they share equal billing on the movie poster, both of their names, same size font, 22 times Roman, just saying. Thank you for laughing at my font joke.
That was good.
Thank you. Next on the dish, Tom Holland, you know, Spider-Man, he's had enough of social media and has decided to take a break. He posted this on Instagram.
I have taken a break from social media for my mental health, because I find Instagram and Twitter to be overstimulating, to be overwhelming. I get caught up and I spiral when I read things about me online. And ultimately it's very detrimental to my mental state. So I decided to take a step back and delete the app. On this
Zendaya, who's dating Tom, announced last year that she was taking a break from social media. Tom went on to promote an advocacy group that helps teens with their mental health. You know, you don't have to be Spider-Man. That's a good lesson for us all to sometimes. Don't put all of your value and worth into random comments online. It's hard to do, especially if you're in the position of Tom, even in a much less degree, the two of us. You know, it was about 3 or 4 years ago, I politely asked Jeff and Ted, I don't read like a lot of the messages, because you don't need that negativity in there. Because what happens is, and this is just #real moment, you do spiral. You can get 400 great comments, but Lucy from New Prague will write something mean, and all you think about all day long is Lucy from New Prague. And that's just, so it is good to take a step back.
And it's a good message for him to just publicly state it and say, hey, this is why I'm gone. And it gives, I guess, kids and other people who might love him permission to do the same thing.
Yep. Next on the dish, the Hunger Games prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, is starting to take shape. And a Hollywood A-lister has joined the cast. We found out about this yesterday. Viola Davis is going to play a villain. Dr. Volumnia Gall. Volumnia. That sounds like a shampoo.
Yes.
Yeah. The head game maker of the 10th annual Hunger Games. Ton Blythe is in it, Rachel Ziegler, Hunter Schafer, Peter Dinklage, Francis Lawrence, who directed the 3 of the original movies, coming back. The movie is going to be released in 2023. This is what I love, though. I got to poke a little fun. The casting news is great, but the studio was like, we have your first look at this movie. Okay?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You know what the first look was? A picture of 2 of the stars sitting on grass. That was it.
Right.
Thank you for that exclusive first look at the movie. Yeah.
So great.
So exciting.
So fun. So fun.
Here are 2 actors on a grassy knoll. Have fun.
Yay.
Yeah. You like these movies, though.
I do. I loved the books. So this takes place, if you liked the movies, that was like the 75th Hunger Games. This is the 10th. So you're going way back in time, and it looks into that Snow guy, the evil guy. It's like his origin story.
Oh, okay. Played by Donald Sutherland, right?
Yes, Donald Sutherland's characters as he's older. Now we're going to find out what makes him so evil.
Okay, there we go. We're going to take a break. We will be back right after this. Back in a moment. Well, you know, here we go. Ted's been gone on vacation, producer Ted, and now he's back, and you know what that means. Things are getting serious on The Bachelorette. The lovebirds traveled by ship to the Netherlands, and it didn't take long for Gabby to get emotional. Look at this.
Today has been, I know, I'm sorry to cry and to see you like this, but there's been so much going on, and you're fine, don't be scared. God, I don't even know where to start. I wanted today for us to be so special, but I have such deep feelings for you, and I know. I think.
Don't cry. It's okay. Please, it's okay.
It's gonna get harder, and I never want to say goodbye, but I think we're just at two different places in our life, and it's not you and it's me. I wish.
There's an intro, Leo.
I know. Leo hates this segment so much he's rolling the dam open before I say anything. Ted, that was the audience. Front row fell asleep. That was the longest cut ever.
And that was the start of the date.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Rachel, oh, by the way, welcome back, buddy.
Thank you.
Welcome back. From Colombia. Okay. Rachel had a one-on-one with Zach, right?
Yes, so they're in the Netherlands, and of course it's tulip season in the Netherlands. So they met at the tulip field, whatever you would call it. They biked.
Oh.
Yeah, so they did a lot of making out. I was thinking, you know, it would be something if they started rolling around in the tulips, but then that might ruin the tulips. So that would be a problem.
Yeah.
But you remember a couple of weeks ago we did this investigation with the hot tubs?
Oh yes, the hot tubs, the same hot tubs used in all
back.
Bachelors, right?
It's back. The same hot tub moved to the Netherlands with them.
What?
Yep, that is the same hot tub that we saw somewhere else. But yeah, it's the same hot tub.
Why? Ted, why don't we have that for our studio, like a little portable hot tub?
Yeah, we should. We got to get that in the budget.
Yeah, who would get in it other than photographer Eric? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm hearing, Ted, that there was some news about Logan. So I have two questions. Who's Logan and what happened?
Okay, so Logan is a guy who, you know when they chose teams a few weeks ago?
Yeah?
Logan was with Team Rachel. And now, somehow, when I was in Colombia, he became Team Gabby.
Okay.
So, both women like him. And so, Logan is now firmly planted on Team Gabby. But the problem is, maybe Logan is not here anymore. Take a look.
I know you're really excited about tonight, but we do have a bit of a situation with one of your guys. Logan tested positive for COVID-19. He's doing fine, but because we're trying to take a real abundance of caution for yourself, for the rest of the guys, we have to cancel tonight's cocktail party.
Jesse,
How we doing?
relatively okay.
We'll see. I did have to come and share some news with you all about tonight. As you can probably tell by now, Logan's not here. There has been a situation with Logan. And because of that, there is no after party.
Can you tell us if he's okay?
Logan's doing okay.
Okay.
I know how bad you needed this tonight. Hometowns, they're on the horizon. But my advice to you all is to get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow you'll get that time with Gabby that you need.
Ted! Look, I am now, let me be crystal Carrington clear. I'm not saying that COVID is not serious. However, the music and Jesse's delivery, it sounded like he was getting ready to say, I have very sad news.
Yeah.
He was eaten whole by a blue whale. You know what I mean?
And every time they cancel a cocktail party, it's like, sit down. We have to cancel the cocktail party.
Yes!
Dun, 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 dun.
Ted, how many guys are left now?
Well, so we've got hometown dates next week, and so there's going to be, right now we're looking at 4 guys for Rachel, 3 guys for Gabby, and it was unclear if Logan is done or if Logan is just sort of, quarantining somewhere. He wasn't at the rose ceremony, so we don't know if Logan's been kicked off the show or if he's quarantining and he'll come back. Who knows?
Okay, on my little card here it says, Ted has a bonus clip.
Yeah, we never do this. We don't do bonus clips here, but this was something I felt we had to show you. So The Bachelor they're casting for next season, and they put a call out. They put a call out every season for new people. But the way they worded it this time was a little odd.
Hey, don't you think it's time to get rid of some dead weight? Ditch your boyfriend and apply to be on The Bachelor. Go to abc.com/casting.
What?
Ditch the dead weight.
Is that real?
That was real. It aired at 8 o'clock last night.
It's time to drop some dead weight?
Yep. Ditch the boyfriend.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we have to go. Jeff's gonna kill me, but when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I did this privately, and now I'm gonna do it publicly. I have made fun of Ted's viewing habits for about 4 years now. But I am here to publicly tell him when he was in Colombia, he missed something monumental. And that is, I was wrong about Funboy Island. I am now obsessed.
Yes.
It is the best dating show I have ever watched. And it's on HBO Max. And Nikki Glaser,
so good.
She's now on my list that I would switch teams for. I would totally marry. I'm as gay as a Love Boat reunion, but I would totally switch teams for her. Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Goodbye. I think I rendered Theodore speechless with that one. I think he's trying to process what a Love Boat reunion would look like. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back. Now, I don't want people to think, usually Kendall joins me on the couch sometimes, that because she stole money from me, I fired her. She's still working here. She's on assignment. She's on assignment. That's right. That's what we call it now here. Welcome back, everyone. If you're like me, when you get home, you need a little background noise. When you take a nap, vacuum, dust in the nude, whatever you're doing. Now a new list is naming the 12 best background TV shows for multitasking, and it comes from businessinsider.com. And you know we love a good list. The article says you only need to give about 20% attention to these shows, okay? 20%. Leading the way, the long-running ABC News Magazine 2020. That's right. Started by Barbara Walters. That's right, Hugh Downs. 2020. The article says the show is full of repetition. So if you miss something, odds are they're going to recap it in like 3 minutes. That's right. 2020 is also one of those on the weekends, Friday and Saturday nights. It's either 2020 or Dateline, both. And my mom is obsessed with true crime, and so is my mother-in-law. You just have it on the background, and it's always the same thing. Either the wife kills the husband and puts him in the woods, or the husband kills the wife and puts her in a lake. I mean, it's the same thing. You know, it's rinse and repeat. Another show in the top 5, any of the Real Housewives shows from Bravo. Reality TV, they say, is great for background viewing. Now, I will tell you, and you've heard me say this before, this is mine. If you go to my house right now, and I'm not joking, you will, if you go to my Apple TV, because it lists what you watch, The Real Housewives of New York season 8 is on right now, and that's what I have on in the background. Yesterday we were cleaning, we had company over. I love just having it on in the background, hearing Ramona, yeah. Next on the list of great background shows, The Great British Baking Show. The article says, oh, that's right, it has a pleasant, relaxed vibe. Y'all agree, audience? You know, and this is one of them too, that over the pandemic, over the pandemic, you just needed a little bit of joy, and this show delivered it. Finally, a show many people are rewatching on cable, the NBC show, The Office. Yeah, Aaron, you love this show, don't you? The author says, yeah, it's full of jokes and quotable lines that will make you laugh when you pay attention. I would agree. Other shows mentioned, Ted Lasso, Emily in Paris, Shark Tank. I could see Shark Tank. Yeah, because you don't need to pay. Look, all you need to get to is the pitch and then fast forward to see if it's accepted. You can skip the whole middle. That's why I do a drag race. I just start, yeah, RuPaul, I go right to the lip sync. Okay, done, next episode. That's what I do. Just saying, yeah. Tell us what you think on our social media. Just go to Jason Show TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And we're on TikTok, too, and join the conversation. We're going to take a break. Our new segment, Do We Still Love It? When we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back. Well, last week, we kicked off a new segment. Y'all are loving. We read the comments. Looking back to the past. We call it, Do We Still Love It? Basically, we revisit old music, old movies, old TV shows, and more to see, well, if it stands the test of time. Last week, it was music from the year 1986. Today, the focus, 90s boy bands. That was the decade countless boy bands shot to fame, but not all stuck around. First up, here we go. Come back to the TV and let's do this together. First up, what many consider the greatest early boy band. That's right. Step one, we can have lots of fun. I can do the whole thing. Anyway, that's New Kids on the Block with their mega hit, Step by Step. Actually, that was, from their second. That was the title of their second album. The group continues to tour to this day. I know, for young folks out there, the New Kids were so big. My freshman, sophomore, junior year of high school, everything, T-shirts. My lifelong friend Angela, her whole room had all of the New Kids. Every inch of wall was covered by pictures of the New Kids. And then I had big buttons of them from Spencer's. Anyway, next up. So I'm voting yes, that holds up. I still dance to that. Next up, the debut single from a boy band that helped define the 90s. Remember this? Absolutely. Without a doubt. That's the first hit from Boyz II Men in 1991. Again, they were so huge. We still love it. That is an absolute audience. Are you with me on this one? Yeah, that's a good one. I can see, because also, I can hear a modern artist taking that song and using it. Yeah. Next, another boy band, somewhat affiliated with Boyz II Men. It was made up of members from the 80s group New Edition. Watch.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. Wrong move, you're dead. That girl is.
Yeah. That's Belle Biv DeVoe. Love that name. Belle Biv DeVoe with the mega hit Poison, which taught us all never trust a big butt and a smile. That's right. By the way, we're going to start selling those t-shirts too that just say that. Yeah. Whenever I think of this song, you know, again, my teenage years were in the 80s, and I lived in Michigan City, Indiana, and Oprah had a farm in a couple towns away in Rolling Prairie, and she used to do her grocery shopping in my hometown. So there were Oprah sightings all over the place. We rented a limo one time, and people kept thinking we were Oprah, and we were blasting this song. So when I hear this song, I think of us imitating us as Oprah. Great Britain featured many boy bands in the 90s, but only a few had breakout hits in the US. Here is one of the biggest.
Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back, want you back for good.
Oh yeah. It's all right. It's all right. I don't still love it. I mean, I love him, but I mean, I don't listen to, yeah. That's the guys of Take That with Want You Back from 1995. And the group featured future solo star Robbie Williams. Yeah, if you saw Robbie in there, he was probably the breakout one. Oh, that's so good. Finally, a song you probably can't believe turns 25 years old this year. And it was one of the biggest hits of 97. Look. Hanson's Umbop reached #1 in 12 different countries. 12, including the U.S. There's such kids there. Look at them. And now collectively, all together, they have like 47 children. They have a ton of kids. But yeah, I still have that song on my iPod right now. When it comes on, I dance to it in my car. So yes, that's a big lovin'. We're gonna take a break, everybody. We're gonna wrap things up with a surprise goodbye in just a little bit. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back. Rich people, right there. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Move over, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Make way. I know, we just talked about the Beatles. I know! Guy, he's a big Beatles fan. You're not gonna like this, sir. Make way for Drake. Listen to this. Drake just broke a record previously held by the Beatles after earning his 30th top 5 song on the Billboard Hot 100. Drake is featured on DJ Khaled's song Staying Alive, which cracked the top 5. That's the record. That breaks the 64-year-old record held by the Beatles, who had 29 top 5 songs. Third on that prestigious list is Madonna, followed by Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I'm sorry. I don't want to block her. I've been blocking her. She has to stare at my butt. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's time for the surprise goodbye. Roll it. Did you just take a picture of my butt? Oh, okay. Today, heartwarming video out of Florida. Look at this. Watch as his toddler learns how to crawl with the help of his family's paralyzed dog named Kahlua. No! The mom filmed the video earlier this month. Watch as the dog shows the baby how to crawl.
There you go. That's how you do it.
You have got to be kidding me.
Come on.
And the little guy eventually catches on. The mom says she adopted the dog after it was paralyzed, and he's been an incredible addition to her home. Oh my goodness. If that doesn't make you happy, tomorrow on the show, our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen's back. She's showing us how to make simple ice cream at home. No churning required. That's right. That's going to do it. I'm watching you, lady. Go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody.